Alright, welcome everybody to a great night of SPL action. We've got the Baltimore Burgers going up against the Chicago Sail to start off the night. The Baltimore Burgers are 4-2-0. The Chicago Sail are 1-4-0. Live from the Burger Palace in Baltimore, Maryland. And there's been a big move that just happened, which is why my lineups screen isn't on here, but because when I change these images, sometimes Streamlabs gets rid of them. But a big change has happened for the Burgers. Delvage, Bedvage, whatever you want to call him, is now a member of the Baltimore Burgers, just announced mere minutes ago in the SPL Discord. He takes the place of Jack and will be joining Oceloth, Renard, and Walster. As the Sail will be going with Butt, Booyah, Yuri, and Vork. Vork being their only player with double-digit goals, as Yuri and Butt both have plenty of saves, which, to be honest, not usually a good sign. Either way, a big move for the Burgers. Of course, it's been kind of going around the rumor mill, and it's been all but announced that Jack will actually be joining the Storm once he is allowed to do so this Sunday. And just mere moments ago, the Burgers found their replacement. Still waiting on a lobby password, though. So, you know. Yeah. Still a huge change for the Burgers. It'll be interesting to see. I'm assuming Delvage is going to be playing today. Maybe I'm wrong in that assumption. But I saw the Burgers talking about how they had injuries. I think Renard has had a shoulder injury that he's been dealing with, unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken. So we might be getting Delvage's first ever SPL match. Renard is going to try to play. Okay. Well, the best of luck to him. I can't say I've ever really had a shoulder injury, but they sound like hell. So, you know. Don't really want to wish that on anybody. I'm going to close down Chrome here as we wait, and we'll continue waiting as I am without a lobby to join. So you know. Oh, Oceloth is missing games next week. Okay. So, if we do not get Delvage tonight, we will for sure get him next week. The Burgers do play all three of their matches of this week tonight. They start off with the Sail here. Then at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they will be going up against Panarin's Clappers, which should be an excellent match here on this channel. And then at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, they will be going up against the Virginia Express. I am currently not scheduled to stream that match. AIA might be able to. He's currently busy, and he doesn't know when he will be back home. So, which is also why I'm going to be doing the Burgers Clappers match instead of him. Which is also why I'm doing this match. I wasn't scheduled to do it at first, but you know. Now I am. Still waiting on any form of a lobby here. So we're going to have to continue to listen to this. My apologies. We can't escape. We're all stuck. I see that burger. Speaking of which, just a quick reminder for everybody that if you have better Twitch TV, you can actually use custom SPL logo emotes supplied by the great _AIA. if you type SPL and then in capitals any team abbreviation you want. So let's say Baltimore, it's at lowercase SPL and then capital BAL. You get the Baltimore Burgers logo. Look at that. Their wonderful logo. Professional quality. And then if you want to cheer for the sale, it's SPL and then CHI in all caps. And you get their logo. Which is better than the Burgers. Don't tell them I said that though. Alright. We do have a lobby up. Gonna go ask for a password here. Oh. Right as I send the password question mark message, I get it. Alright. Let's switch over to the lobby. Now I just feel like an asshole. Alright, let's see. Baltimore, Chicago. I am ready to go. Rigged leagues. SPL take sale wins away. Yeah, but they also took a win away from the Clappers. And they're still a top team. And here we go. First period about to begin. Let me close down Chrome real quick. Here we are in the Burger Palace in Baltimore, Maryland. Got the Baltimore Burgers going up against the Chicago Sale. Sale can take control of the puck here. Booyah loses control of it, but blocks the dump attempt from Walster. It goes over to Ossiloff. Ossiloff and Yuri on the boards. Goes over to Walster. Yuri gets it away from him and down into the Baltimore zone. Now for Chicago, as Booyah has an opportunity, but he sends it way wide. For Chicago, their offense has been basically only named Vork throughout their first couple of games here. As he is at double-digit goals. You can see him right there, stopping that puck and getting it back down to the other zone. Vork is leading the league in shot percentage, at least at a minimum of 10 shot attempts, as Yuri goes for a shot there and it's saved. Now Walster with an opportunity and he hits it on the open net. I don't know who was in net there for the Sale. That's my bad. They came out to try to challenge Walster, and he just shot it right past him. 1-0 for the Burgers as Ossiloff almost makes it 2-0. As you can see, Renard is playing for the Burgers here tonight. They did pick up Delvage, but of course, him just getting picked up, they probably don't have much time played together. Ork just dumps that into the Baltimore zone. Now Yuri trying to go for a wraparound there, but Ossiloff was there. So obviously this Burgers lineup will have more chemistry than any lineup with Delvage in it, at least at this point. Booyah takes the puck, sends it around boards, back to the Chicago zone, where Yuri takes it, pass up to Vork. Burgers off to a good start this season as Vork takes the puck up ice, goes for a shot, it's blocked by Renard. He has another opportunity, but he sends it weakly. Yuri gets a third chance attempt off, though, and he doesn't miss. And just like that, it's tied up 1-1. Chicago gets on the board. But as I was trying to say before I jinxed them, the Burgers are off to a good start this season, 4-2 record. Some nice wins, including a win over the Nashville Venom. And then I don't know. I know one of their losses are to the Barrage. I don't know who they lost the second game to, as Renard goes for that shot and it just barely scrapes on the post. I think their second loss is actually to the Fishermen, if I remember correctly. From back behind the Baltimore net, Yuri trying to pass it over to Ossiloff, but Booyah is there. Now Walster just dumps that one away. Ork will take control of the puck. Ork dumping it into the Baltimore zone. Renard gonna get past Yuri, does. Now Ocelot and Vork fighting on the boards to get center to the other side. Walster goes for a long-range shot, but Vork is there to stop it. Now Renard with the pass over to Ocelot. Ocelot blocked by Vork. Now Ocelot with another opportunity. He sends this one wide. Ocelot with a third chance, and he makes the most of it. Beautiful shot from Ocelot. The Burghers are back on top, 2-1. Now Yuri goes for a long-range shot. Walster barely able to save it. That one almost going in. Now Renard leaving the puck for Walster. Walster trying to pass it up, but Vork comes up and steals it. And from the blue line, Chicago's leading scorer ties it up for them. A 2-2 game here. Every time the Burghers get a goal, Chicago answers right back. Beautiful move by Vork, but Renard with the save, and he's able to get it all the way up to Ocelot, who has an open Chicago net in front of him, 3-2. Now Vork, a bit too weak on that shot attempt, also not on net. Now Walster with a nice pass over to Ocelot. Ocelot's shot blocked by Vork. Ocelot gets the puck back, though, sends it across the net. Walster unable to get control of it, at least in front of the net. Ocelot's shot goes wide. It goes right to Walster, who sends it into the crease, and Vork sends it into his own net. Technically a goal for Walster, 4-2. Yuri with the nice save. He gets that puck away from Ocelot, at least for a little bit. As Ocelot is still pressuring here, back behind the Chicago net. He comes away with the puck. Trying to get that pass out to Walster. Has to settle for Renard. Renard's shot sent away by Vork. Now Walster, plenty of room in his own zone. Passing on to Ocelot, who sends that one around back behind the sales net to Renard, who sends it right back. Now Ocelot gets it out in front of the net. Booyah and Yuri combine, though, to block that one. Yuri with a risky pass over to Vork, but it works. Though Ocelot does steal it, gets that pass over to Walster, who sends it wide, and as the first period winds down, he gets that pass out in front of the net. But no Baltimore player there to corral it. 4-2 our score. A 2-goal lead early on here for the Burghers. Off of 2 goals from Ocelot and Walster each, as Yuri and Vork both pick up a goal of their own. I should have just typed out, assume I'm ready, but whatever. I'll just say it after the third period, or after this period, if I remember. Booyah hits an early shot here in the second period. Barely 4 seconds in. And it's a 1-goal game once again. All Chicago players with a goal here so far. Vork trying to get that pass over to Booyah. Booyah sends it wide. Every time I try to insinuate something about a team, they immediately prove me wrong. You know, last night it was the whole low-scoring game thing. You know, tonight I said, oh, Vork is the Chicago offense. And now all 3 of them have a goal. As Vork sends that one back into the Baltimore zone after saving that shot. Walster, pass over to Ocelot. Ocelot goes for a shot. Booyah is there with the save. Now behind the sales net, Vork trying to pinch it around, but just goes right to Walster. Walster gets that pass on to Ocelot, but Booyah is there to send it away. Now back behind the Baltimore net, Renard gets it up to Ocelot. Ocelot loses it to Vork. Once again, Renard with an opportunity. Gets that puck past Vork and down to Booyah. Booyah and Walster fighting for it. Walster gets it away from him, but Yuri comes up to it and passes over to Vork. Vork now leaving it out in front of his own net. Risky play. Luckily, Booyah was there, and Walster hits that shot. Sneaking it into the corner there. Around 3 different Chicago Sale members. 5-3. Renard almost had an open net opportunity. He could not steal the puck away, though. Yuri sends over to the other side. Walster bounces off boards. Booyah trying for that across ice shot once again. Does not land it, though. Now Walster, back behind the Baltimore net. Bounces it off boards up to Osloff, but it goes past him to Vork. Beautiful pass by Vork. I don't even think Yuri was ready for it. Now Renard blocked by Booyah. It still gets over to Walster. Walster loses it to Yuri, but Osloff is there. Yuri is back on it, though. And he keeps it in the Burgers zone. Now Vork steals that puck away from Walster. Gets it out to Yuri, who loses it to Walster. Now Osloff has a chance in front of the Sale net. He leaves it back for Walster, and Walster hits that shot. 6-3, a 3-goal lead for the Burgers. Walster up to 4 goals on the game. Now, he almost owned goals off of Renard, but instead, Booyah puts it in. Walster's Christmas present to the Sale, a bit belated. And then he responds with that beautiful pass. And an even better shot from Walster. 7-4. The Burgers can't stop scoring. Now Walster trying to send it out in front of the net. Yuri sends it away. Now Renard trying to get that pass over to Walster. Vork steals it. Vork can't get it past Oceloth. Oceloth blocked by Vork. Booyah trying to steal it away from Walster. Gets it out in front of the net. But no members of the Sale are there. Now Vork trying to bring it out in front of the net. Gets pitched out to Booyah. Booyah gets over to Vork, who just sends it back behind the Baltimore net. And Renard sends it away. Now back behind the Sale's net. Oceloth fighting with Yuri. Oceloth comes away with the puck. Now looking for a passing lane. Yuri comes back to him, but he still gets it to Walster. Walster blocked by Yuri on that one. Yuri gets it away from him, but he goes right to Oceloth. Oceloth sends it over to the other side. Booyah and Walster will now fight forward. Booyah gets it around Walster and pass Renard into the net. Insane shot from Booyah. I don't know if Renard tipping that. Got it into the net. Booyah again. He can't be stopped. 7-6. Now Renard and Yuri fighting for it in the Chicago zone. Yuri gets it out of said zone into the Baltimore zone. Oceloff trying to pass up to Renard. Booyah sends it away, but he sends it right to Walster, who bounces it off of Renard and into the net. 8-6 now. Renard trying to pass that puck up to Oceloff, but Vork with the steal. Back and forth. These teams won't stop scoring. Now Oceloff's shot barely saved by Yuri. Now Renard gets that pass back to Walster, who sends it way wide. Now Booyah from back behind the Chicago net trying to get that pass up. Oceloff with a nice block, though. And he dumps it back behind the Baltimore net, where Walster is waiting. Walster gets that back down to Oceloff, back behind the Chicago net now, but Vork trying to keep Oceloff away from it. Can't quite do it. The pass back to Renard goes over to Walster. Walster goes for a shot blocked by Vork. He has a second chance opportunity, but Yuri sends it away. Now in Baltimore zone once again, Renard. The puck, 30 seconds left. Passes it up to Walster. Walster has an opportunity here. Tries to pass over to Oceloff. Oceloff eventually gets to it, but he sends that shot wide. Oceloff with another opportunity. Gets it up to Walster. Walster. I get past Yuri. Can't quite pull it off. Now Yuri gets that pass over to Vork. Vork sends it wide of the open net. The Sale could have tied it up right there. Now Walster taking out the Baltimore zone. Yuri with an opportunity. Renard overskates it, but Yuri can't get back to it in time. 8-7 our score. A 1-goal difference here in Baltimore. 3 goals for Renard, for Walster that period, and 4 for Booyah. Jesus. And we still got one period left. I tense indeed. All right, here we go. A one-goal game here in the third period. 8-7. Oceloth sends that one wide. Why did you feel the need to highlight that message? As Yuriov has a chance in front of the net, but Renard blocks it. Now Vork loses the puck back behind his own net, allowing Oceloth to come up and challenge for it. Vork still comes away with it, though. Now gets it past Renard over to Booyah. Booyah tries to get it to Yuri, but it just goes right in front of him. Now Vork loses it to Oceloth, who sends it off the post! But he's able to pressure and get the rebound into the net, as Yuri was unable to send it away. 9-7. Ban everyone. That's how I'm feeling right now. A 2-goal game here in Baltimore. I'll pass down to Oceloth. Oceloth loses control of it. Booyah trying to get the puck. Oceloth able to get it back and get it over to Walster. Walster waiting for Renard to get into position. Now taking it out from behind his own net. Gets it past Vork. Can't get it past Yuri, but it does go right to Renard. Now Renard with an opportunity here. Sends that shot on net. Yuri blocks it. He blocked the second chance. But the third time's the charm. Looks like when Yuri tried to send it away the second time, it bounced off of Booyah. And now Yuri just overskates it and gives Walster an empty net to score on. 11-7. It was a 1-goal game heading into this period. Now it's a 4-goal game. Oceloth trying to leave that back for Renard. Renard loses it, but it goes right to Walster. Walster gets it past Yuri! No! You hate to see it. 12-7. Now Walster gets that pass over to Oceloth. Oceloth loses control of the puck, but it goes right over to Walster, who sends it off the side of the net. Now Yuri trying to pass it up. It goes right to Renard. Renard gets over to Oceloth. Oceloth with a chance in front of the net, but Booyah is there. Oceloth with another opportunity. Tries to give that pass over to Walster, but went right past him. Walster loses it to Yuri. Able to get that one out of his zone. Now Yuri in the Baltimore zone trying to pass it back to a teammate. He goes back to Booyah, who loses it immediately to Walster. Actually a great play there by Baltimore to kind of bait Chicago into trying for that. And then have an open net on the other end. 13-7. Vork shot attempt blocked by Renard. I like the idea though. Now Vork with another opportunity here, blocked by Oceloth. This game, very close for the first 2 periods, has fallen out of the Chicago's control as Oceloth sends it across the crease. Walster trying to pass it back over. Booyah sent it away, but it went right to Renard. Booyah sends that pass away as well. But again, Renard gets to it. Just dumps it back into Chicago's zone. Booyah accidentally leaves it out in front of his own net, but Yuri is there with the save. He gets that beautiful pass at the Vork, but he took too much time trying to line up that shot, and Oceloth was there for the great save. Now Walster gets it past Booyah off both posts. But he's able to put that one in. 7-goal game. A 6-goal period so far for Baltimore, and they don't seem to be slowing down. Booyah steals that one away. Dumps it back behind the Burgers net. Trying to get it back over to Vork. But Walster is there. Now Booyah overskates it. Walster trying to get that pass over to Oceloth. Can't quite do it. Now Renard loses control of the puck. Oceloth sends it towards net. Yuri just boosts away from it. We were doing really well until we stopped doing well. Booyah with the expert analysis while still on the ice. Impressive. That's a man who can multitask. Now Walster just dumps it into the Chicago zone. A rough third period here for Chicago. They went into this period down only one. It was 8-7. They are going to be leaving it down a lot more than that. Osloff, beautiful move to get past Booyah. 16-7. It's hard to imagine a game that was as close as this was in the second period might end in a double-digit lead here for the Burgers. We are approaching 30 seconds left. That pass down to Renard. Renard can't get to it before it goes past the net, though. He was not able to score on that one. Osloff with an opportunity. Gets it down to Renard, but Renard can't put it on net. Yuri trying to get it out of the Chicago zone. Booyah gets it away from Osloff. 10 seconds left in this one. Renard gives it back to Walster, who misses the pass over to Osloff. Vork is gone. As this one ends 16-7, our score. A 9-goal win here for the Burgers after an 8-goal third period. 5 from Walster, 2 from Osloff, and 1 from Renard. A rough third period ruined what was, at one point, a very close contest.